right? This is episode 8, right? We're doing it gradually, we're moving it, right? So you as a man or you as a woman that you're finding it difficult to engage in these difficult, uncomfortable discussions. You see, you don't want to engage in these difficult, uncomfortable discussions. You are avoiding it, right? You're avoiding it over and over and over again. Don't worry, hold on, it's coming for you. Hold on. A time will come when you won't only accept this whole truth, but it will come to you like fresh air, and you become it, right? So let's move ahead. See, it's time to become clear. Like, it's time we become clear enough. Like, if I say we become clear enough, we become like crystal clear in what we want. Are we together? All right. You see, what you hear somebody like Gege says, like the things, the teachings, they are not true. It's true. That's on the male side. The things you hear Gege talk about, all of that on social media, it's not true. The young man is spitting the facts. Right? So the female side, these things you also hear Sada Bosch talk about, Sada Bosch this, Sada Bosch that, are true. Yeah. They all got a point. From the male side and the female side, they all got a point. Alright? It's true. But they are all speaking from a trauma experience. Gege, as an example, is speaking from a trauma experience, from pains, from hurt, from a lot of bad experiences, from a lot of hurts, from a lot of betrayers, right? Which is also what? Some sort of generational cycles. Then the things you hear Sada Bosch talk about, yes, are true. But she's speaking from a place of pain, a place of hurt, a place of generational curse, right? A place of pain, a place of hurt, a place of betrayal, a place of misunderstanding in certain things. Now, the problem is, now we're coming with a solution. How are we really going to balance this whole equation? How are we going to balance this whole thing to heal the trauma, to heal the wounds that affected us generationally, the male part and the female part, right? So how are we going to keep this balance, then heal from this whole wound, from this whole trauma, from this whole hurt, right? How are we going to do that? That's why we're here. That's why this platform is here. Okay? So start with me. We're going to balance everything. Everything is going to be what? Going to be balanced at the end of the day. Right? You see, on episode 6, I said something. I said, whenever you're getting into a relationship, a love life, or whatever thing you think you're doing that involves a male and a female, one, you must be clear. Are we together? You must be clear enough. You must understand that you are dealing with emotions. You are dealing with feelings. You are dealing with love. You are dealing with affection. So, and most importantly, you're not just dealing with body alone. You are dealing with your soul, your spirit, your mind. What controls you? What controls the entire system of your body? What controls your entire existence as human? That's what you're dealing with. So this is extremely important. This is not something you kind of maybe try to overlook or something. On episode 6, I said something on episode 6. I said, when you're getting into a relationship or whatever thing you're getting into, be clear. What do we want? What exactly do we want? In this relationship, are we going to be cheating or we're not going to be cheating? That's where clarity comes in. Certain discussion might turn maybe some sort of it might sound a little bit crazy to you at this point. Until you get there, you understand. So how are we going to keep this balance and create a permanent solution to certain misunderstanding when it comes to relationship, when it comes to marriage, when it comes to dealing with humans, via anything, right? Because it's starts with relationship, because relationship is the foundation. So you have to be clear. Are we going to be cheating in this relationship or we're not going to be cheating? It all comes towards terms and condition. Or is it only you that is the male that will be cheating in the relationship? It also comes with terms and condition. Or is it only you that is the babe, the female, that will be cheating in the relationship? It also comes with what? Terms and condition. Or is it the both parties that will be cheating in the relationship? It equally comes with what? Terms and conditions. Right? Or both of you are not going to be cheating at all in the relationship. You just want to be honest with each other. You just want to grow with each other, and you want to stick with each other. It also comes with what? Terms and conditions. You see, clarity saves you from mind poisoning. Clarity saves you from spirit diseases. Clarity saves your soul from sickness. And sickness in the soul is what causes what? Trauma. It's what causes hurt. It's what causes betrayal. It breaks my heart to know that at this point, at this generation, at this particular time, like at this minute I'm making this video, a lot of teenagers, they've given up on love. They don't want love anymore. They've given up on love. A lot. Like, I can beat my chest and tell you that 80% of teenagers don't want to do anything with love anymore. It breaks my heart. Meanwhile, true loves lurks around, only looking for what? A safe place. A safe place to what? To lie. A safe place to us to grow. A place that will be fear-free. A place that will deal with faith, that will deal with understanding, that will deal with a lot of clarity, that will deal with understanding, that will deal with wisdom, spiritual growth. True love exists even till tomorrow, even today, even just name it. But what's the problem? Clarity. And again, I want to say something that might be a little bit uncomfortable for males, for we the men. Sometimes we the men, we be like, after all, we're the providers, we're the lion, we're the elephant, so therefore we're going to live our life the way we want, and then the females are going to stay below us. Yes, they are below us, yes, but they are below us. The females are below us. Doesn't mean we have to still mash their head while they are still down. That's wrong. That's where the problem comes. Females are below us, fine. We are the king, yes, I understand. But as the king, your queen is under you. Fine, she's going to be under you, good. But that doesn't mean at the same time that she's under you, you still want to use your feet and mash her down. No. Remember, you as a king, you came to this life to live your life once. Life is once, right? And you're striving to live your best life. Equally her. Equally the female. Equally your queen. She also came to this life once and she wants to live her life once. Right? So this is why clarity and balance is extremely important and can never be overlooked. What do we want? Bobo, what do we want? Baby girl, what do we want? What do we want to do? Let's keep some clarity and end some generational cycles. peace mind.